Hey there, Linux enthusiasts! Welcome back to Ton Does Linux. So, how many times have you used the cat command today? I mean, seriously, if you're anything like me, it's probably, dozens of times? But here's the thing, and this might sound a bit crazy at first. What if I told you that there's something way better than cat? Something that'll actually make you go wow every single time you use it? Well, today I'm going to show you bat, and no, that's not a typo. It's BAT. And it's about to completely change how you view files in your terminal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another command line tool? Really? But trust me on this one, okay? By the end of this video, you're going to wonder how you ever lived without it. So let's be honest here for a second. Cat is, well, it's pretty basic, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. It does what it's supposed to do. It shows you file content. But that's literally it. Think about it. When you're looking at code with cat, what do you see? Just plain text, black and white. No syntax highlighting, no line numbers, no nothing really. And if you're working with Git, which, let's face it, we all are these days, cat has absolutely no idea what's changed in your files. It's like it's completely oblivious to your entire development workflow. Plus, and this is something that really bugs me. When you're dealing with large files, cat just dumps everything to your screen. No paging, no nothing. It's just overwhelming, you know? So, enter bat. That stands for, well, actually, it doesn't really stand for anything specific. But think of it as better cat, or cat with superpowers, if you will. It's created by this developer called David Teeter, SharkDP on GitHub. And honestly, this tool is it's brilliant. So what makes it special? Well, imagine cat, but with syntax highlighting that actually makes sense. Line numbers that help you navigate. Git integration that shows you what's changed. And intelligent paging that doesn't overwhelm you. The best part? It's a complete drop-in replacement for cat. So all your existing scripts, they'll work exactly the same. But your day-to-day terminal experience, that's going to be so much better. Alright, so let me break down the 4 main features that make bat absolutely incredible. Bat can actually show you which lines have been added, modified, or deleted right there in the margin. It's like having Git diff built right into your file viewer. Third, intelligent paging. So, when you're viewing a large file, that automatically pipes it through a pager. But here's the smart part. When you pipe that to another command, it disables paging automatically. No more broken pipes or weird behavior. And fourth, customization. Okay, so let's get this thing installed, shall we? Now, the installation process is going to depend on your system, but it's pretty straightforward across the board. If you're on Ubuntu or Debian, which, let's be honest, a lot of you probably are, you can just run sudo apt install bat. Now, here's a little gotcha. On Ubuntu, it actually installs as batcat instead of bat. This is because there's already a package called bat that does something completely different. So you'll either need to use batcat or create an alias, which I'll show you how to do in a bit. For macOS users, and I know there are quite a few of you watching, it's even simpler. Brew install bat. Windows folks, you've got a couple options. You can use winget. Winget installs sharkdp.bat, or if you prefer, chocolatey. That works too. And for everyone else, Arch, Fedora, whatever you're running, bat is available in pretty much every package manager these days. Alright, so let's see this thing in action, shall we? The basic usage is exactly what you'd expect. Instead of typing cat filename, you just type bat filename. That's it. But the difference? Oh man, the difference is night and day. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a Python file viewed with regular cat. Pretty boring, right? Just black text on a white background. Now here's the same file with bat. Oh, look at that syntax highlighting. Keywords in blue, strings in green, comments in gray. It's like the code just comes alive. And see those line numbers on the left? Super helpful when you're debugging or when someone's telling you to look at line 42 in a code review. You can also view multiple files at once, just like with cat. Bat, file1.py, file2.js, and it'll show you both files with proper syntax highlighting for each one. Now, let's talk about that syntax highlighting for a second, because it's honestly pretty impressive. Bat supports over 100 different file types and programming languages. And I'm not just talking about the popular ones. We're talking about everything from, well, Python and JavaScript, obviously, but also things like Dockerfile, YAML, TOML, even obscure languages like Nim or Sig. The really cool thing is that it does automatic language detection. So most of the time, you don't need to tell it what type of file you're looking at. It just figures it out based on the file extension or the content. But if you ever need to force a specific language, maybe you've got a file with a weird extension, you can do that too. bat.l python some weird file.txt. And if you want to see all the supported languages, just run bat-list languages. Trust me, the list it's pretty long. Okay, but here's where bat really starts to shine. The Git integration. So, when you're in a Git repository and you run bat on a file that has changes, you'll see these little indicators in the left margin. Green plus signs for lines that have been added, red minus signs for lines that have been deleted, and yellow tilde for lines that have been modified. This is huge for development workflow, you know? Instead of running git diff and then cat to see the file content, you can just run bat and see everything at once. It's like having a mini code review tool right in your terminal. You can quickly scan a file and immediately see what's changed since your last commit. And the best part? It works with any Git repository. No setup required, no configuration needed. It just works. Now, let's talk customization, because bat is pretty flexible when it comes to making it your own. First off, themes. Bat comes with a bunch of built-in themes. You can see them all with bat-whisk themes. My personal favorite? Probably Dracula or Monachi. But there's also Solarized, GitHub theme, Nord, whatever matches your terminal setup. To use a specific theme, just add --theme equals Dracula to your command. Or better yet, set it permanently in your config file. Speaking of config files, you can create a config file at /config/bat/config and set all your preferences there. Theme, style options, whether you want line numbers, whatever you prefer. Now, for practical usage, here's what I do. I've actually aliased cat to bat in my shell. So whenever I type cat, I actually get bat instead. Alias cat equals bat-paging never. The paging never part is important because, well, sometimes you want the old cat behavior, where it just dumps everything to stead out. This works great for code reviews, log analysis, configuration debugging. Basically, anytime you need to quickly look at file content, pause, the syntax highlighting and Git integration just make everything so much clearer. So, there you have it. Bat, a simple tool that makes a huge difference in your daily terminal workflow. Look, I get it. We're all creatures of habit, right? And cat has been around forever. But sometimes it's worth trying something new. The syntax highlighting alone is worth the switch. But when you add in the Git integration, the intelligent paging, the customization options, it's just a no-brainer. So go ahead, give it a try. Install bat, use it for a week, and then try going back to regular cat. I guarantee you won't want to. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe for more Linux content, and let me know in the comments what other modern CLI tools you'd like me to cover. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep making your terminal awesome. Pause. See you in the next one.